Good afternoon and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school softball tournament coverage. Today, in this Division 7 East District matchup, the Strasburg Lady Tigers host the Tuscarawas Central Catholic Lady Saints. Today's game is presented by Keim Home Center, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Right Mark Roofing. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
The regular season is gone and the tournament time is here, as it is Division 7 softball tournament action from Franklin Park live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Good evening, everybody. Nick McWilliams and Adam Ciereszewski will be your broadcast crew for tonight, and it will be the Claxon Communications crew bringing you all of the action as well here on our YouTube channel. Today, a matchup we saw twice in the regular season. We get it one more time this year out of an always stacked East District as TCC is in town to take on Strasburg. And Adam, I always want to reference back to this, the thing that you have said from the very beginning, and we've seen it happen a time or two, it's always hard to beat a team 3 times in one season.
It absolutely is. I mean, you give both these teams 2 opportunities to see the opponent, and it gets to the point where they know each other basically, or at least they feel like they know each other inside and out, where they know exactly what the other is going to do, and that makes it a little bit more difficult from the coaching aspect of how to approach the game. You know, both teams, obviously, they're going to put their best foot forward to do what they do best as a team, but they may have seen something in one of those other matchups that said, hey, you know, if we kind of go down this road, we might be able to capitalize a little bit.
Well, and I think that's probably why when the tournament draws were here, you know, TCC found out that they were taking on Strasburg, and they probably thought, oh boy, we're taking on the 3-peat state champs. However, they got a great feeling. This is a team they know so very well, not just because of playing twice this year, but every single year thanks to the IVC schedule.
Absolutely, and that's, you know, like you said, it's a long-running, double game for TCC each year, and it's just one of those things. Both teams are going to know each other inside and out, and it's going to come down to, more than likely, it's going to come down to which team can get out of here making the least amount of mistakes.
Least amount of mistakes, who is going to be the pitcher who can find the zone and establish that zone the earliest, and everybody who can take advantage of all the opportunities that are in front of them on the offensive side of the ball. I actually asked both head coaches about that. I'll wait and you can hear what they had to say about all of that. We are going to take our first time out of the Wood Electric pregame show live from the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio, and we're going to head down to the base pass and talk with both coaches. Starting things off, it will be Kelly Highsong for the TCC Saints. Up next after that, it will be Tom Spidell for the Strasburg Tigers. Stay tuned. Your home for tournament softball action is right here in Z Country.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms. Family. Food.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Gian McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Welcome back to your Wood Electric pregame show from Franklin Park as we've got Division 7 softball out of the tournament as it's the Strasburg Tigers hosting the TCC Saints. And we go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Head coach Kelly Hysong for those Saints. And coach, first and foremost, regular season gone, tournament time's here. I know it's always exciting.
Yes, it is definitely exciting. You prepare for it all year, so we're happy to be here.
Now, I know the old adage, at least that's what Adam has always said, is, if you see a team 3 times in a year, it's very hard to beat them 3 times. We know that you guys have had the 2 matchups with Strasburg. One of those really didn't go the way that you guys necessarily would have wanted. The other one, a little bit tighter battle. Tell me a little bit coming into the 3rd matchup, how you guys are feeling.
We're excited, obviously. Tournament play gets everyone excited. Like you said, it is hard to beat a team 3 times, so we are just going to make sure we put our best foot forward. We did play them earlier in the year, so we've had some time to gel and work on some things since then, so we're just hoping that'll pay off at this time.
Now, we saw you guys most recently. We were out there at your place. It was a shortened game, but you guys took on Newcomerstown, 4-3 win there. In that game, you had some very key hits. You had some timely hitting. You had some pretty good defense, too. How vital are all those things going to be when it comes to taking on Strasburg?
Extremely vital. Obviously, as you know, they are reigning state champs for a reason. They're very aggressive. They're very smart on the bases. So we just want to make sure that, balls on defense, we're getting them in quick, getting them where they're supposed to be, and just putting the ball in play on offense, seeing what we can make happen.
And on top of playing, a mostly perfect game defensively, I know you guys, obviously, at the plate got to take advantage of the opportunities when they present themselves to you. How much are you guys going to be looking to just maybe produce runs, manufacture runs in the way you have to, not being afraid of small ball, I guess?
Mm-hmm. We are definitely going to pull out of the stops. If we got to play small ball, we definitely will. The goal is to get them on, get them over, get them in. So that's what we're going to try to do.
Simple as that. And finally for you, Coach, whenever it comes to the circle, everybody wants to have a lot of faith in their ace. I know you guys definitely have a lot of faith.
We absolutely do. She has carried us the whole year. She's been putting in the work in the off season. So we'll continue to do what we can to make sure she can help us succeed this time. Absolutely,
Coach. Well, I appreciate your time as always. And, of course, good luck.
Thank you.
Head Coach Kelly Hysong for the TCC Saints, here brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stay tuned, because coming up, Head Coach Tom Spidell for the Tigers is up next.
T-County Boxing Academy on East High in New Philadelphia invites anyone serious about boxing to see what they offer and have success just like pro boxer and Uricksville's own Sugar Dre Donovan. T-County Boxing Academy not only offers the area's premier training facility, but also offers the best supplements on the market for peak training to get the most out of your workouts. To see all T-County Boxing Academy has to offer, find T-County Boxing Academy-TCBA on Facebook.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
The Tiger's Den Sports Shop in Strasburg is just that, your one-stop shop for local high school team apparel. With a large selection of shirts, sweatshirts, hats, beanies, coats, you can have it customized to be your school's biggest fan. Whether you need a single shirt or a team order, the Tiger's Den Sports Shop in Strasburg has just what you need. For contact information, find them on Facebook.
Back to Franklin Park and your Wood Electric pregame show. Big Z Sports here with tournament softball out of Division 7 as it's the Strasburg Tigers hosting the TCC Saints. And we will go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by PAC Drilling. It is head coach Tom Spidell for the Strasburg Tigers. Coach, tournament time's back here again. I know everyone gets super excited for this. You guys coming in three-peat state champions, all the state titles that hang in for Strasburg when it comes to softball. There's always a target on your guys' back when it comes to this time of the year.
Oh, definitely. We've talked about that with the girls from the beginning of the season, and especially now. We have a huge target on our back, and so we have to be ready every game because everybody's gunning for us.
Now, this is one of those matchups, no surprise whenever we see these loaded East districts. It's a team that you've already seen twice this year. Pretty convincing win in one of those. A little bit tighter game in the second. Coming in here with the third matchup, how you guys feeling?
Oh, we're feeling good. We obviously playing them twice a year and stuff. We know what they have. They know what we have. Their pitcher will do a good job, keep them in the game. And so we just got to put the ball in play and hit it hard. So
simple as that. And now whenever it comes to winning in the tournament, we know it's no surprise you got to have solid pitching, you got to have good hitting and take advantage of the opportunities when they are there. You got to have picture perfect defense. I know you guys work on that throughout the offseason and throughout the regular season. How are you feeling defensively with the Tigers?
Good. I feel like we're really, the last couple of weeks we've turned the corner not only defensively but also offensively. Starting to hit the ball a lot better than we was at the beginning of the season. And, we're hopefully playing our best ball at just the right time and get hot, and we need to keep that going for 8 more games.
And we know this with Strasburg time and time again. You guys have some younger players who are coming up here, but you have something that some would really, really hope to have, which is the battle-tested ones, the ones who have been all the way up to Firestone. How much does that make it maybe a little bit easier on you guys?
I think that experience always plays a part. They've been through it. I have a lot of girls that have been through all this and know what it's like and know what it takes, and I think that is definitely an added bonus. The farther you go and the more pressure there is, they've been there and done that, so hopefully that'll continue to carry us.
Well, thank you for your time as always, Coach, and good luck to the Tigers.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Head Coach Tom Spidell for the Strasburg Tigers, brought to you by PAC Drilling. Stay tuned. The evening's first pitch out of the D7 tournament is on the way.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 Biggie Bag with a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, Junior Hot and Crispy Fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California and via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
Football fans, get ready. Hi, this is Noah with Big Brothers Big Sisters. The NFL Big Draft Party is happening Thursday, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover from 7 to 9 p.m. Join us for a night of fun, prizes, and great food, all in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Enjoy the Mentor Green Drink, exciting giveaways, and Dine to Donate fundraiser, where 10% of proceeds help local youth mentoring programs. Plus, sign up as a mentor and score a Big Brothers Big Sisters football jersey. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars. April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover.
Welcome back to the Hartzler's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, and it's almost time for high school softball in Z Country. We've got your Wendy's starting lineups. Leading things off for the TCC Saints, it's the left fielder, number 0, Ellen Norris. After that, it will be the shortstop, number 3, Jessica Solinsky, and pitcher, Stella Everett, number 27, all expected due up in this inning. That's your first 3 batters. We'll get through the rest as we roll on in this first inning. First offering from Miley Reifenschneider is cut on and missed by Norris. Batting fourth, Aiden Jones, the designated player, number 8. Batting fifth, Sanaya Weston, the first baseman, number 2. Batting sixth, Ryan Walker, second baseman wearing number 4. Melody Johnson's your third baseman, number 34. Number 14, Jessica McCollins, your right fielder. Next one's cut on and missed as well. Maya Olson will be playing center field, number 22. And it is Lindsay Tinnerin, who is your flex and your catcher, wearing number 30. Those are your Wendy's starting lineups for the TCC Saints, and we'll get through the Strasburg ones in the home half of the first. Reifenschneider operating quickly, up 0-2 already on Norris. Chirac in deliver. Next one runs high. Good location to miss. Try to get her to chase out of the zone.
Yeah, Miley's doing a good job right now, pounding the zone, getting obviously that first strike, getting that under her belt, and doing a good job moving the ball around right now.
Norris digs back in. Former McInturf Realty player of the game the last time we had TCC on our YouTube channel. She'll swing right through the next one as it's the first punch out for Reifenschneider, out number 1.
Yeah, worked off the outside part of the plate there. Actually, I believe it was off the plate, but good pitch location. When you're up 1-2 like that, you don't want to put anything over the middle. Don't give them anything to hit.
I just realized I couldn't see the plate. Now I'll slide over to your right.
Yeah.
Or closer to you.
Yes.
I guess I should say to my right. Whatever. Jessica Solinsky, the shortstop, now in. She will see strike 1 on the inside corner.
Big thing for pitchers, Nick, and you see Reifenschneider's done it on both batters so far. You get that first strike, it puts you in complete control of the entire at-bat.
Yeah, it's first pitch strikes. That's what every coach wants to see. Reifenschneider kick, steals, ran high in the zone. Good hold by Solinsky. Thought about it, but she'll get the count even at 1-1.
Yeah, Reifenschneider working up in the zone to begin with, so that was a great hold there by Solinsky to not chase that out of the zone.
No surprise here. Strasburg softball is in town, and the Tigers faithful travel well. Well, traveled a whole minute or two down the road, but it is a packed house. 1-1 in delivery on the inside again. Solinsky cuts through it. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now 1-2.
Yeah, that time chose the jammer on the inside part of the plate and did just that. The only way you're going to hit that pitch, you got to be out in front of it, get the barrel around sooner.
Otherwise, it's off the handle, and
we know what happens then.
Stings just a little bit. 1-2 in the dirt. Count even at 2-2. Reifenschneider, we've seen throughout this season, when she gets rolling early, is a very, very difficult pitcher to manage. But most of the teams that have had success on her have been able to jump on her early.
Yeah, exactly. You got to get. If you learn that the pitchers are trying to work ahead, then you got to adjust your approach at the plate.
Outside corner, strike 3 is called as Solinsky is sat down at the knees. Strike 3. Back-to-back punch-outs now brings up Stella Everett for the Saints.
Batting for the Saints, number 27.
Inside, outside, up and down in the zone. First 2 batters, good job by Reifenschneider, moving locations.
Now we have pitcher v. pitcher, so...
there's a lot of people here who have faith in right center that the ball's not coming their way with their cars facing the fence. First delivery, tries to go inside, but Everett lays off. It's 1-0.
Yeah, you got Everett that bats third in the Saints lineup, and you got Reifenschneider that bats fourth in the Tigers lineup. So both pitchers... Obviously, they do it on the offensive side as well.
Reifenschneider ready, the 1-0, then she lost the handle. And actually it rolled in and hit off the leg of Everett. So, hit by pitch will award the first base runner of the ball game for the Saints.
Yeah, it looked like the pitch did, I don't know what, obviously just lost grip there, and because it fell, it barely made it out of the circle.
Courtesy runner coming in. I'll tell you who that is here momentarily. I didn't even realize it actually hit Everett on the leg.
It definitely bounced and rolled a few times.
Tessa Williams, number 1, will be your courtesy runner. Wind definitely blowing here. Bit of a dusty infield right now. Actually, Coach Tom Spidell said, truthfully, if there is a little rain coming, the infield could use it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a very, very light brown color to it, so it's dry.
Inside corner to Aiden Jones, the designated player for strike 1. That's the funny thing of how spring season always works. We started things off, we had all that rain. Everyone said, oh, boy, our field can barely take it. Now everybody's wondering, well, where's the rain? Because everything's just a dust bowl. 1. Inside corner again, now 0-2.
Yeah, Reifenschneider doing a great job working the inside part of the plate. And way ahead here, 0-2.
It's that kind of dust we're getting in that's blowing in. All of a sudden your teeth feel gritty, or your eyes.
Yes.
0-2. Swung on and missed as Reifenschneider gets 3 Ks to start off the ball game. Home half of the first inning is on the way on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income tax.
Oh, we're back? No, we're back. In the Dust Bowl.
Welcome back to the Big C Sports YouTube channel as the Dust Bowl has come in.
Jacob's sitting about 3 feet behind us. I'm shocked we can still see him with the amount of dust that just came through here.
That's the best coming back from break moment we've ever had of me going, duck, whatever it was going to do, I don't know. I picked a bad day to wear a white hat, too.
Yes.
Leading things on, actually, Adam, you got the Wendy's starting lineups for the Strasburg Tigers.
Yeah, leading things off, number 16, Olivia Spidell. She plays shortstop. Number 77, Riley Becker, playing center field. Number 9, Ella Gilkerson, she's catching. Number 14, Miley Raifenschneider on the mound. Number 5, Sophia Seacrest, playing left field. Number 7, Addie Sibla, playing third base. Number 35, Raelle Watkins, playing second base. Number 32, Carity Hartline, playing right field. And the designated player, Addie Sundheimer, number 6. She'll be batting in place of Lauren Harvey, who is the first baseman that wears number 4.
Olivia Spidell to lead things off. You know why I kept the glasses on now,
That's
too.
a smart move. I should have left mine on.
First delivery from Everett. Tries to go in the inside corner at the knees, and she'll catch it. Now 0-1 to Spidell.
Yeah, Everett, obviously the 3-hitter in the Saints lineup. She got to see how Miley Reifenschneider approached the Saints batter, so she did the same thing, get that first strike, puts her in control of the at-bat.
Everett's ready. The 0-1. That's going to be right down Broadway now. 0-2. The wind has definitely picked up quite a bit here from Franklin Park. Good call, Adam.
Yeah. Now it's just a matter of if we lose the 10th, because it's definitely howling.
I'll jump up and grab it. Don't worry. Though I might look like Mary Poppins flying over the railroad tracks in Strasburg. 0-2 count from Everett. Spidell digs back in. Everett ready. She will rock and fire. Swung on and fouled back to the right towards the railroad tracks and almost clears them.
Great spot there by Everett. Obviously up in the count 0-2. You want to throw something out of the zone, trying to get Spidell to chase, which she did. Spidell, a great job at the plate, getting her bat on it. Live to see another pitch.
Spidell has quite a bit of pop for a leadoff batter.
Yes.
Everett ready. The 0-2. Right 3 called right at the knees as Spidell is sat down looking. Great start for Everett.
Yeah, came back 1-2 with the off-speed pitch. Dropped it in right at the knees on the inside part of the plate.
Up next, Riley Becker, the center fielder. Lefty, slap hitter, third baseman will come in, and Melody Johnson anticipating that. Everett ready. First delivery, he's going to be cut on and missed. I take that back. I say slap hitter for Becker. She stood in there that time.
Yep. That's the thing about slap hitters. You never know what they're going to do. It's every at bat can be different.
Becker ready again. Everett toes the rubber. 0-1. Swung on, up the middle. Center fielder comes in and will make the grab, and Olsen for out number 2. So 2 quick outs to start off the home half of the first.
Yeah, Everett came back again with another off-speed delivery there. Kind of got Becker out in front of her feet, which caused the routine fly ball to the center fielder.
Outfield was playing pretty far in. They will take a few steps back now. Catcher Ella Gilkerson will be in. Everett's first delivery goes inside and misses off the plate. Now you remember, first 2 batters, it was Reifenschneider who got out in front of those first 2 batters. Everett did the same here and now slips behind Gilkerson. Everett had the same thing happen to her and was hit by a pitch.
Yes.
1-0's cut on and missed. She goes upstairs and gets Gilkerson to chase.
Everett's doing a great job as well, moving it all around. I mean, she started middle in, and then come back high to get Gilkerson to chase there. Even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
I feel bad for any player who has contacts today.
Oh, yeah. I think I'd be going and finding the glasses.
The 1-1. Too high. Tried to get Gilkerson to bite on it again, but she learned her lesson from the first one. Now 2-1. We looked at the radar, not really expecting much substantial rain by any means. Might have a few drops here and there, but looks like we're going to be just fine. Everett ready. The 2-1. Swung on and missed. Goes up to the letters. And now has Gilkerson with the count even at 2-2.
Yeah, Everett's still in complete control of this at bat, being 2-2. You hate to call it a waste pitch, but she does have a waste pitch available.
The 2-2. Way out of the zone, back towards us.
We'll call it a waste pitch.
We didn't flinch. 3-2. Full count to payoff pitch upcoming. Wind is blowing basically directly in from right center, roughly. So if you're going to get into something today, you're going to have to hit it through quite a jet stream. Everett ready. The 3-2. Too high, and it's ball 4, drawn by Gilkerson. So a 2-out base runner. Almost exactly the same situation as we had.
Same scenario. We're even going to get a courtesy runner, as we did in the top half of the first inning. Millie Richards is going to come on for Ella Gilkerson.
Running for the catcher, number 43.
So the pitcher, Miley Reifenschneider, will come in, looking to help herself when it comes to the pitching endeavors, helping out on the offensive side of things. Everett ready. First delivery is going to run high. Richards with a pretty decent lead down there from first. Not mistaken, when we had the Saints taking on the Trojans in Newcomerstown, we saw Tinnerin from behind the plate gun out a runner at second, so not really an arm you want to mess with. The 1-0. Swung on, off the handle of the bat, routine pop-up, and it's going to be an out to the shortstop, so we almost have a mirror image first inning, top and bottom. We move on to the second. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
5-6-7 due up. Top of the second inning. Big Z Sports has you covered when it comes to high school softball in the tournament's D7 East District Showdown. It's the Strasburg Tigers hosting the TCC Saints. And Adam, no surprise how that first inning went for both sides. This is the third time that both of these sides have seen each other this season. We're kind of expecting that. And we're going to have to, it's going to be one of those things where you almost expect to see the batters have to see the pitcher at least once before they really start kind of locking in. So no surprise how this is going.
Try to learn the tendencies with your first plate appearance. That way when you come up the second time, you'll know what the pitcher's trying to do. But, right now both pitchers are in complete control.
First baseman Sanaya Weston, her first plate appearance, will foul it off to the left side. Keeping the TCC fans awake over there by the dugout.
Yes, that was. It came off there pretty quick.
Weston digs back in, right up on the plate as Reifenschneider kick steals, swung on and missed, gets the fastball by her.
Yeah, this is where when you're a hitter, you want to just try to put the ball in play. Obviously, you don't want to strike out. Make the defense work to actually earn that out.
The 0-2. Swung on and missed, goes outside and high and sits down Weston. Fourth punch out of the game for Reifenschneider. It'll bring Ryan Walker to the plate.
Yeah, Reifenschneider did a good job there locating on that at bat once again. Obviously that 0-2 pitch was out of the zone, but it was close enough to get her to chase, and 3-pitch strikeouts. Coaches are always happy with those.
0-2 counts, too. How many people were looking for out and away, or up and away, I should say.
Yeah.
First delivery, cut on and missed. Walker couldn't catch up to it. Such a difficult pitch, too, when you are looking to shorten up, just make contact, put something in play. Anything off the plate, you really got to get the hands extended if you're going to make any contact. Reifenschneider's 0-1. Goes for the outside corner, called strike. Today's presentation of high school softball, as it has been all season long, brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs.
With a location right here in Strasburg.
Literally 3 minutes down the road, maybe 3.
Yeah, that's if there's traffic.
0-2 swung on and missed, so a 3-pitch punch-out to Walker. That is now 5 punch-outs for Reifenschneider. Melody Johnson, the third baseman, will come in.
Batting the third baseman, number 34, Melody Johnson.
If there's traffic.
The way the game's trending right now, you just wonder, at least obviously since we're seeing the Saints for the second time, you wonder how long it'll take Coach Hysong to maybe start looking into doing a little small ball, laying some bunts down, just kind of change the game flow.
Swung on and missed for Johnson, and it's so funny you bring that up, Adam, because, I mean, you didn't get to hear it, but in the pregame interview, I asked Coach Hysong about how much small ball she'd be willing to play today, and she said all cards are on the table, basically.
All right.
Reifenschneider toes the rubber. The 0-1. Inside corner, strike 2. So far, painting it right on the black is Reifenschneider, doing a great job with location.
Yeah, she's doing a great job hitting the corners and obviously using the river a little bit there, which is that's where pitchers love to live. She's getting that call, so I see both pitchers going to keep using that as long as it's there.
0-2's fouled off of the hands, and we'll do it again.
For Coach Bidell, he hopped out of place there to get that foul ball.
Just showing that.
Trying to help his catcher out a little bit.
Showing off that agility. Reifenschneider gets the call. Johnson behind 0-2 in the count. Reifenschneider ready. Gilkerson sets up outside. That's what they go for, and it just misses for ball 1.
Yeah, obviously, I don't know. You probably heard Coach Bidell from his bucket over there. It looked like a pretty good spot, but off the plate, obviously not something over the center. So a good pitch there by Miley.
Reifenschneider ready. I know. The 1-2 swung on and missed, goes upstairs, sits him down in order in the top of the second inning. We move on to the home half of the second right here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Bottom of the second inning on the way from Franklin Park. Sophia Seacrest, Addie Sibla, and Rael Watkins all expected at the plate. For the Tigers, Miley Reifenschneider, 3 straight Ks. She's got 6 of them for the ball game, in fact, through 7 batters. Stella Everett ready again for the Saints. She had herself a strong first inning as well. Seacrest will swing and miss on the first one she sees.
Yeah, there's not much better than high school softball with two pitchers that have obviously perfected what they want to do today and turned into a pitcher's duel, because then that's when the teams really have to start working to try to manufacture runs.
Everett's 0-1. Goes for the inside corner, called strike 2.
Everett's also doing a great job changing speeds. She's mixing her pitches up very, very well, not letting the Tiger hitters get comfortable on their feet.
And we're not talking about a major decrease in velocity on some of these, but it's just enough to notice the difference and be a problem for the hitters. The 0-2 swung on, popped up, straight back towards the fence, and that's going to go out of play. And stay close to us.
Yeah, not too far.
Won't have to go chasing for the railroad tracks. So Everett ready again. Seacrest battling with 2 strikes. Next delivery. Just tails off the zone, now 1-2.
Good spot there by Everett, obviously off the plate, keeping it low. Another chase pitch when you're up 0-2 like that. Those are the things you can do.
The 1-2. Too high. Seacrest gets the count even at 2-2. It's going to be a key here. You know, Everett has been clipping the zone, but you're going to have to make her work.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going to have to see as many pitches as absolutely possible. 2-2. Inside. Seacrest moves the leg out of the way. Now a full count. Good at bat for the Tigers left fielder. Another one of those multi-sport athletes, of course, from the basketball court for the Tigers. The 3-2. Swung on, popped up, straight back, and that's going to go over everyone's heads and off the railroad tracks this time. I'm waiting to test out how strong the tarp is on our tent.
I don't trust it.
I don't either. I see a few little holes right there and there, so.
That would be our luck. It would hit where we already see light coming through.
Yeah.
Which the ball would then just come right through it.
Yeah. The 3-2. Swung on, tap foul again, and we'll do it again. Great at bat for Seacrest. What did I say, Adam, about want to see as many pitches as possible out of Everett?
Yeah, Seacrest is doing a great job right now. As long as you can foul it off, you live to see another pitch. How many times when you see batters do that, it usually ends up being a base hit or at least a base on balls to get on base.
Seacrest back in, the 3-2. Swung on and fouled. Had a coach one time, I think I told this to Stump the last time we had a game, that he always would say, I really don't care how pretty the ones that go out of the field of play are. As long as the ones that are in play are hard and straight. Simple as that.
Yes,
really.
That's a great way of putting it.
Everett trying to solve Seacrest. The 3-2. Too low, and it is a walk drawn there to lead things off for the Tigers in the bottom of the second. A fantastic at-bat for Seacrest.
It was a great at-bat for Seacrest, and not only did it, great at-bat for Seacrest, but the on-deck batter, Addie Sibla, what it does for her to see that many pitches before she steps into the box.
Everett ready. First delivery, Addie Sibla will foul it back. Heard from the dugout there for the Tigers. Got to get in front of it because a lot of the foul balls we've seen, most of them from Seacrest, obviously, and that one from Sibla, fouling them back off to the right, just a tick behind right now.
Yeah, and that was off the handle, so Everett's still doing a great job working the inside part of that plate.
0-1. Bunt attempt from Sibla. Pulls the bat back. There goes Seacrest. Throw's going to be wide. It's going to go into center field, but Olsen is right there to back it up. Seacrest with a stolen base. So it's a 1-1 count upcoming. Sibla did get the bat back.
Yeah,
runner in scoring position.
Sometimes a bunt attempt, when there's a runner stealing, that bat just gets in the way. It makes it harder on the catcher.
1-1. Swung on, check swing, tap foul. No matter how long you've been catching, if there's a bat that's in front of you, you're not having confidence that you're not going to smash your arm off of that if it's in front of you. Everett's 1-2. Swung on and fouled.
Everett's still doing a great job hitting her spots. Tiger hitters are doing a great job getting the bat on the ball to see another pitch. So, both ends of this are going very well right now.
The 1-2. Swung on and fouled to the left, and it looked like Everett definitely took something off of that pitch.
Yeah, that was definitely an off-speed pitch, hence the reason why it barely, it almost cleared the third base dugout, putting Sybil way out in front of that pitch.
Next delivery. Swung on and missed as Everett will sit down Sibla for out number 1. Rael Watkins coming to the plate. Tigers second baseman. That was a good confidence builder there if you are Everett after that previous at bat from Seacrest of foul, 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 and eventually awarding her the walk to be able to battle through, and even though Sibla was fighting him off, eventually sit her down.
Yeah, she definitely didn't change her approach, still working it around the zone.
First delivery's well high to Watkins. Or, as Shannon and I found out,
I don't know if you noticed or not, but each time, every pitch, don't be surprised at one of these throwbacks to the pitcher.
It's going to go high.
No, Seacrest is just going to steal because she's getting off further and further, and that's one thing that is a commonly seen thing here.
1-0, swung on and missed. Yeah, that was something that Coach Highsong said, that they were very well aware of coming in here, Strasburg being ultra aggressive on the base pass.
Yes, if they see an opportunity, they're going to take it.
1-1 delivery. There was a bunt attempt pulling the bat back. Now 2-1, and now they've got Seacrest leading off, and she just gets back in.
Yeah, that was pretty close. I think Coach Bidel's down there yelling to get down because that was closer than I think anybody in orange and black wanted to see.
Just got the foot in before the tag coming over from the second baseman in Walker. Watkins ready, the 2-1. Bunt attempt again, gets it up, it's popped up, it's going to bounce in front of Johnson. She'll grab it, throw on to first, not going to be in time. Seacrest advances to third. Picture perfect bunt for Peanut Watkins. Runners at the corners.
Yeah, that was a great bunt. That's one of those ones as a third baseman, it's going to be a very, very difficult play to make. You almost want to let that ball hit and take your chances that it's going to roll foul.
Credit where credit is due with Johnson. Hustled down the line, got in her glove, and the throw was not way late. It was close.
It was definitely close.
Garrity Hartline now in, the right fielder. Everett kicks, steals. There goes the runner, and there'll be no throw down. So both will move into scoring position now in Seacrest and Watkins. (1-0) in the dirt. Tinnerin keeps it from going to the backstop. It is something we could see if the ball's passed. Seacrest might try to come home. Not a crazy deep backstop here, but deep enough.
It is just deep enough.
2-0 goes for the outside corner and just misses.
What we've seen with some of the foul balls, though, and also that the ball doesn't seem to come off this backstop straight. It seems to kick one direction.
3-0 swung on and missed as Hartline had the green light with the 3-0 count. Speaking of aggressiveness for the Tigers, giving her the green light with 3-0.
Yeah. And really, if you're Everett sitting 3-1, runners on second and third.
Bunt attempt, gets it down, third baseline. Johnson throws on to first. Here comes Seacrest home. There's the slide, and she is safe. Sacrifice bunt there for Hartline, and we got the game's first run.
I'll tell you what, the Saints did a great job on that bunt. They got the out quick, made a great throw. Seacrest just got a little bit bigger of a jump and was able to beat the throw to the plate, making the score 1-0 Strasburg.
Watkins advances on to third as well. Eddie Sunheimer, your designated player, the lefty, will come in. You know, Hartline had not rounded to bunt that entire time. I think she might have once prior to that.
Yeah.
Tried to catch the Saints snap, and corners crashed in. First delivery to Sunheimer is on the outside corner, strike one.
And isn't it funny, Nick, that the small ball has made its appearance in the bottom of the second inning?
No surprise in the least. But like you said, the Saints made the right play. They did everything perfect.
Yes.
Seacrest just a little too quick. The 0-1 swung on and missed. Actually, a foul tip back into the catcher's glove. Now 0-2. Everett ready. Her 0-2. Swung on and tap foul.
Good use of the off-speed pitch there, being up 0-2. Suddenheimer did a good job just to get a bat on it.
Saints looking to work out of a jam and limit the damage after Seacrest came home to score the game's first run. Next delivery. Swung on, line drive, left field. That's going to drop, and it's an RBI single for Suddenheimer, who will bring home Watkins. Now a throw over to first as they had Suddenheimer off of first. Tag was there, but it was not in time.
Well, what had happened, Nick, when the throw from left field came in, it went over the second baseman and ended up right at, and Suddenheimer saw that.
It was almost like it was
a reaction, but unfortunately for her, the ball went right to the first baseman, which made that close play there at first.
If you had your head down, it was a pile of players and dust.
Yes,
Not sure exactly what happened. Back to the top of the order, Olivia Spidell. She was sat down looking in the first inning. Everett's first offering, cut on and drilled the left side, but it's going to go well foul.
I think Olivia decided that she wasn't going to go down looking this time. Jumped all over that pitch.
Tigers have plated two, could be two very important runs, and you know they've got to be feeling good, as does Reifenschneider in the dugout with how well she's gone through the top and middle part of the order for the Saints. The 0-1. Swung on, line drive, center field. Olsen over and makes the grab for out number 3. Tigers get 2 across. We'll move on into the third inning. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Commercial building owners, how well do you keep your roof maintained? At Right Mark Roofing, we offer our Bullseye Maintenance Program to building owners to help keep your roof healthy. This includes our 21-point inspection that examines all the essential areas of your roof that require year-round maintenance, a detailed report on the health and status of your roof, priority service that moves you to the front of the line, and discounts that reduce the risk of expensive repairs. Give us a call at 330-275-0088 or visit our website at rightmarkroofing.com to learn more.
8-9-1 coming to the plate for the TCC Saints as Strasburg has opened up a 2-0 lead. Division 7 East District softball action out of the tournament. Tigers playing host to the Saints. Winner advances on in the district rounds.
If we would have got back a little bit sooner, we would have captured it. But Coach Highsong actually had Stella Everett out there talking to her for quite a while. And it probably had a lot to do with what we were talking about off air. Everett's been doing a great job on it. Strasburg just did what they needed to do to execute to get those runs across the plate.
Yeah, I mean, there is no defense for a perfectly placed hit or perfectly placed sacrifice for that matter. First offering to Desica McCollins was swung on and missed. Reifenschneider ready again, the 0-1. Swung on and missed again as she went up to the letters. That has been the MO for Reifenschneider over the past, we'll say 5 batters now, is go right at him every time.
Yeah, and that's Coach Highsong down there telling her hitter, you're waiting for it to come in too far. You got to see it out front.
0-2 is swung on and missed, and that is now 5 straight Ks for Reifenschneider. Maya Olsen, the center fielder, will come in, the lefty.
Batting for the Saints, the center fielder, number 22.
We saw her make a highlight reel catch the last time we saw some TCC Saints softball, and we checked the scorecard again because we couldn't believe it. Just a freshman out there in center for the Saints. First delivery inside. Good hold by Olsen.
Saints just trying to get somebody on base, get something started here other than the hit by pitch that put Everett on. That's been it thus far.
Outside corner for a strike, count even at 1-1. You know, other than the drizzle and the dust and the wind, it is a beautiful day for softball.
It really is.
Next delivery is going to be too low, now 2-1.
Yeah, Olsen doing a great job here, not chasing anything, making Reifenschneider work. They know she wants to work off the plate, especially when she gets that first strike. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. I thought the second pitch was a ball.
Maybe I was wrong.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. That's happened many times. Next delivery swung on and missed. Now it'll move it to 2-2.
Okay, so we were right.
I second guess myself when I see that.
Well, I would say when I saw the board, I'm like, oh, I thought it was 2-1.
2-2. Swung on and missed. Reifenschneider goes off the plate. 6 straight punch-outs. We'll jump back to the top of the order now. Ellen Norris will come in. So one time through the order, the only base runner was a hit by pitch, which was Everett. The other 8 batters, all Ks for Reifenschneider.
That would nearly be perfect.
Almost.
Almost.
First delivery, Norris cuts on it and can't quite catch up to the heat. Of course, your home for high school softball, as we mentioned, especially here in the postseason, is with the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Check out our Facebook page for scheduling updates. We'll tell you about those the rest of this week. Reifenschneider lost the handle. It's now 1-1. We are expected to have a ball game out of Division 4 tomorrow, high school softball in Indian Valley and West Holmes, but
that forecast doesn't look as promising.
It does not, so we'll wait and see. Yeah, Mother Nature just reminding us all it's spring. The 1-1 swung on and fouled hard off the Strasburg dugout. You know it's hard when you see the whole chain link move.
Exactly. Want to thank Sammy Sue's Barbecue for jumping on. She'll be on board for all of our tournament coverage this year.
Fantastic.
Yes, Sammy Sue's. Obviously, this time of year, when you think Sammy Sue's, think about graduation parties. If you're hosting a party, everybody will have smiling faces if they attend, and you may have Sammy Sue's Barbecue there.
1-2 was fouled away. Everyone's going to have smiling faces, and everyone's going to want to nap at the end of the graduation. But, man, we appreciate all that Sammy does for supporting high school sports in Z Country. Oh, now you got me thinking of brisket, man. Reifenschneider ready again. 1-2. Swung on, line drive over the first baseman's head. Hustling down the first base line is Norris, and she will be safe with the first knock of the game for TCC.
Yeah, did a great job staying on that pitch. That was on the outside part of the plate. She did what you're taught to do and go with the pitch.
The shortstop, number 3, Jessica Ciereszewski.
Cast your hands.
Yes. Don't try to pull that pitch.
Cast.
Hit it the right field.
Jessica Ciereszewski will come in. She was a strikeout looking. Everybody has their own different terminology and phrasing, because somebody somewhere, when I said cast your hands for the one on the outside, just went, that's not what you're supposed to do. Sorry, different phrases for different people.
Yes.
Reifenschneider delivers, swung on and fouled off the mask there of Kilkerson, who gives a smile to Coach Spidell.
How many fingers?
There is nothing worse, I can promise you, than that happening, because everything looks normal, and all of a sudden the whole world goes woof real quick. The masks work great, but they don't stop all of it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still impact.
1. Bunt attempt, pops straight back off the cage.
And small ball has now made its way to the top of the third inning.
Imagine that.
Yes.
Ciereszewski trying to keep the inning alive. Norris on first. Reifenschneider's 0-2. Off speed, swung on and missed. Gilkerson is going to have to throw down to first, and she'll handle it no problem. Another punch out for Reifenschneider. Moving on to the home half of the third. Tigers up 2-0. Big Z Sports returns after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
2-3-4 coming to the plate for the Tigers. The 2-0 lead here from Franklin Park. Division 7 East District showdown here in the OHSAA tournament. Good inning of work from Reifenschneider. Did forfeit her first hit of the ball game, but strands Norris over at first. It's a great piece of hitting like Adam brought up by Ellen Norris.
Yeah, now if you're the Saints back in the field, all you want to do is just keep the score right where it's at 2-0.
Riley Becker with her second plate appearance. She'll foul the first one away. Her first time up, she flew out to straightaway center.
That must have hit the trees.
I think it hit the corner of the cage, I think.
Oh, okay. I was just
I
confused.
have no idea.
I was looking for the ball to be out in the outfield of the field behind us.
Uh-huh.
And it ended up in the field.
I looked the same direction as you did. Everett ready. 1. Too high. Well, that's a sound to wake you up. Now we're having to get ready for the 1-1. Becker made good contact the first one she had, but hit it right at the center fielder in Olsen. Next delivery swung on and missed. And again, Everett mixing speeds, mixing locations. I couldn't tell you exactly what all she is throwing, but she's got a multitude of pitches.
She does. And anytime you can keep the batters guessing as to what you're throwing, that's a huge advantage as a pitcher.
Next delivery swung on and missed, so Becker is sat down on strikes to start things out in the third inning. Third punch out of the game for Everett. It'll bring up Ella Gilkerson.
Number 9, Ella Gilkerson.
Gilkerson drew a walk her first time up. Eventually was stranded on first back in the first inning. Fouls the first one off the glove of Tinnerin.
Everett started her off that time with an off-speed pitch. That's the other thing. When you throw your off-speed, again, back to that point of mixing your pitches, when they don't know when it's coming, they're sitting on a location. They're not sitting on a speed.
Next delivery, too high. I feel the crowd is growing on the outfield fence. I feel like half the village is here for this game.
It's pretty full out there.
1-1. Inside corner, just off the plate.
Good spot there. Obviously, Everett wanted that to be a strike, but I think she'll take the ball because that's a good place.
Good setup pitch, too, depending on what she does here. 2-1 delivery. Went high. Now 3-1. High school softball all season long has also been brought to you by the Keim Home Center on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel out there in Charm. If you missed Mother's Day for anything and you forgot to get that special someone a gift, you might have to make it up for them and do some renovations.
Like build them a deck.
There you go. 3-1, swung on and missed. Why do you feel like you said that from experience?
Well, it did come out that way, but it's just...
Okay, good. I was like, dude, I know that you got the Mother's Day gift. Be one heck of a late Mother's Day gift. 3-2. Too low, and Gilkerson now has drawn back-to-back walks in her 2 plate appearances.
And that'll bring pinch runner Millie Richards out.
Number 14, Miley Reifenschneider.
Reifenschneider will come in. She popped out too short her first time up, got jammed, hit it off the handle. Gilkerson will come in and get the gear on. She's still 0 for 0 today.
Yes. Number 43, Millie Richards.
Everett rocks, fires, went way high off the glove of Tinnerin. That took a wild bounce. Richards is going to advance on to second and hit the pole in the center of the backstop and kicked halfway down the third baseline.
Yeah, like I said, every ball that's came off this fence, whether it be a wild pitch or a foul ball, nothing comes off of it straight.
1-0. Swung on off the handle again. Everett's going to glove it off the mound. And quickly going back to second was Richards. Second time from Reifenschneider, kind of got jammed, couldn't get the hands extended. Sophia Seacrest will come in. Her first time, she drew a walk on, I think what ended up being like a 10-pitch walk.
Yeah, there was a lot of foul balls in that at bat.
Also stole a base, came around to score the game's first run. First delivery. Thought about it, but holds off as it cuts off the inside part of the plate in towards the right-handed batter's box. Now the 1-0. Swung on, skied to center field. Olsen looks like she's got a beat on it, and she will make the grab for out number 3. Good inning of work from Everett. It will be the Saints at the plate coming back on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Big moments are coming. Are you ready? If you need sponsor banners, graduation programs, or yard sale signs, the East Central Ohio Print Center has you covered. Visit ecoprintcenter.org. And if you've got a new driver in the house, East Central Ohio ESC offers flexible driver's education with in-car training and online options. Scholarships are available from signs to steering wheels. The East Central Ohio Educational Service Center is here to help. Find out more today online at ecoesc.org.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Saints at the plate on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel as we quickly move on into the fourth inning. Leading things off, it will be Stella Everett. Everett so far has been one of 2 base runners for the Saints. Only 1 hit so far for TCC. And Adam, we know the kind of pop that Everett has on the bat. We're going to see how her approaches second time at the plate. We know she's got a big bat in that lineup. There's a reason she bats third.
Absolutely, she does. And I was just thinking, we're top of the fourth here. I think there's only been 3 hits so far in the game total. The Saints have 1, Strasburg has 2, and one of which was a bunt single.
Exactly. So not a lot of hard contact so far in terms of in the field of play. Everett goes after the first one that dropped out of the zone. It's now 0-1. She was looking to put that one over the scoreboard in left center.
I'm sure that Coach Spidell's happy to see that because each time Reifenschneider's went to that changeup, that's been the pitch that's been rolling out of her hand, obviously a grip issue. So to have that corrected across the plate, that's a welcoming sign, I'm sure.
0-1 inside. Everett gets it off the inside part of the bat, and it's Sibla who hustles over from third to grab it for out number 1. Aiden Jones, your designated player, will come in.
Batting for the Saints, number 8, Aiden Jones.
It's been pretty much all of these batters so far in terms of solid contact. Really probably the most solid contact we've seen.
The most solid contact was Olivia Spidell's foul ball.
It was, or the line out to left field.
True, yes.
First delivery to Jones, outside corner, called strike. The only thing that's really been hit hard that's found a home, well, you have Ellen Norris with her single and Addie Sunheimer with her single, and that's about it.
Yeah, so kudos to both pitchers. They're both throwing a whale of the game.
Next delivery's fouled off to the right.
Coach Hysong all about those in-box adjustments, showing her players what they need to do.
Coach Hysong, a former standout softball player in her own right, college softball player as well. Next delivery, check swing, and they're going to say it was a ball off the plate. Appeal down to first, no swing. I was waiting for when the appeal was going to come in.
Yeah, it looked like that pitch was just off the river. That was more the chalk line of the left-handed batter's box. But good spot there being 0-2.
1-2. Inside, and leaning out of the way is Jones. Not going to lie, when you first said it, I had to think about it for a minute. I was like, River, what is he that makes sense.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, between the plate and the batter's box, they call it the river. So
I thought you were like playing cards or something. 2-2. Outside, got Jones to swing as Reifenschneider went off speed.
Yeah, nice pitch there. Inside, outside, and then come back with the off-speed pitch to really throw her off. So a nice pitch there by
Batting for the
Reifenschneider.
Saints, the first baseman, number 2, Shania Weston.
Weston will come in. She struck out her first time up. Corners are playing in front of the bases on either side for the Tigers infield. First offering to Weston's cut on and missed. Went upstairs again.
Yeah, Weston taking a big hack at that pitch.
Trying to make those fans who parked in right center regret it being that close to the fence. The 0-1 goes outside, off speed again, now 1-1. Reifenschneider now after kind of finding that grip or on that off speed. She's went to it a lot.
I was saying, I think that's the Strasburg staff saying, hey, she found it. Let's get her comfortable with that pitch, because it's not obviously anytime you can throw off speed, that's good.
1-1, too high. TCC so far, 2 runners have been left on base. 2-0 ball game. Still very much within striking distance, just looking for that little spark to get an inning started. 2-1 goes outside, just on the outside part of the black. Now 2-2. Or the river, as Adam was saying. Reifenschneider ready again. Her 2-2 to Weston, outside and high.
Good hold there. Trying to get her to chase out of the zone. Obviously, the last pitch caught the outside part of the plate. So this time you work it up, trying to get her to chase out. And that's a good job there by the hitter.
3-2. Swung on and fouled away. We'll do it again. Another payoff pitch upcoming. Good battle for Weston. Games that are this tight, 2 out base runners can be huge.
Yeah, the phrase live to see another pitch, it's ultra crucial in games like this.
Next delivery. Too high, and a good job by Weston to hold off on it. A 2-out walk. Base runner on now for the Saints, bringing Ryan Walker to the plate. She struck out on 3 pitches her last time up.
Live to see another pitch equaled out to be a ball 4 and a base runner for the Saints. So could that be the little spark that they need?
Bunt attempt, fouled straight back.
They got some serious distance for being a bunt attempt.
You know what's really funny is the ones that are fouled straight back at the screen or the chain link, I won't flinch on. That one, I'm nervous it's going to come over the top.
About our tent conversation.
Well, we can't. Looking up and seeing nothing is a slight problem. The 0-1 goes for the inside corner. It's off the plate. That's going to be the interesting thing, too. We saw the Saints bite on those inside pitches quite a bit in that first inning. Next time through the order, they've been a bit more patient. 1-1. Outside corner called strike. Weston on it first. 2 gone. 2-0 ball game. Tigers on top. One, 2. Off speed. Tapper towards the shortstop and Spidell. She'll glove and flip it on to first for the out. Another good inning work defensively and on the mound for the Tigers. They'll be at the plate. Coming back on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. For the past 30 years, the residents in and around Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff at McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season and make the call to McInturf Realty at 330-364-SOLD or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Strasburg looking for more as they lead 2-0 in the bottom of the fourth inning, live on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Get subscribed today. Never miss out on a broadcast of high school softball, baseball, track and field, basketball, football. Is there anything else we've done so far? Wrestling?
Right. That's it right now.
Yeah, as of right now.
As of right now.
First delivery swung on and fouled back. I wonder what Adam could be alluding to. We'll have to wait and see. Huge thank you. Jumping on for today's presentation, the Tigers Den, who you can find right here in Strasburg, actually right at the end of the road to turn in here for the park.
Yeah. Tigers Den does a lot of high school apparel for for your favorite team. Nice quality work done by them.
0-1. Ground ball up the middle from Sibla, gloved at second and on to first for the out. And I was going to say, you and I both have a shirt from the Tigers.
We do.
I'm pretty sure. Actually, us and a whole bunch of people
have
a whole
bunch, yeah. Those orange Final Four shirts, that's where they came from. I'm very impressed with what Everett's done today. Just like that pitch right there. That was another jam pitch to get the Tigers hitters to chase. Routine ground ball to the second baseman for the easy out.
Raelle Watkins, her first plate appearance, is going to be in the dirt. I mentioned it already in the game, but as Shannon and I have found out, just say peanut.
Peanut. Yep.
.1-0 upcoming from Everett. Too high again, now 2-0. Yeah, for your point for what Everett's been doing today, it's so difficult as a batter unless you're right on it and get those hands through the zone early.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to be able to extend on those pitches.
No, and she's doing a great job mixing her off speed, so it's hard to do that.
2-0, swung on and missed. Everett rocks and fires. Right there for strike two. Again, we don't know exactly what the repertoire of pitches for Everett is, but that started outside corner, work back middle.
Yeah, which would be a screwball. In movement case, that doesn't necessarily mean that's what she's throwing, but that would be the movement of a screwball.
2-2s fouled away. See, from a baseball background, I'm thinking, two-seamer. Yeah, no.
Obviously, I had to give it some thought because obviously I'm used to seeing stuff from the left from the left arm.
So it starts inside, goes middle is what you're saying.
Yeah.
2-2, swung on, popped straight back and foul. And that's something, if you're a high school coach or you're a team that has, two pitchers, one lefty, one righty, boy, that can wreak some havoc on some lineups.
It really can. When you have, there's a lot of schools that do that too. They'll split a game in half.
2-2, tap down the right field line. It's going to hook foul.
It doesn't let hitters get comfortable because, release points and spins, everything's it's like you're starting over in the middle of the game.
Yeah, everything you saw previously, it's like, okay, you know what's coming, but flip it.
Yes.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
2-2 to Watkins. Inside corner just off the plate. Another good at bat for the Tigers. So far, only sitting on 2 hits to this point. Had a couple of walks. They've stranded a batter in every inning so far.
Yes.
3-2. Just up in the zone as Watkins draws ball 4 and will be a 1-out base runner.
I don't know.
Garrity Hartline, the right fielder, will now come in. TCC faithful not very happy with the call. Everett, her first delivery to Hartline, cuts inside. Big lead over at first by Watkins.
That may have been a bit of a frustration pitch there to start the next batter.
Possibly. Sunheimer standing on deck. 1-0. Swung on and missed. So you go up and in, then outside and away. Easier said than done to deal with both of those.
It really is. Like I said, the more you can locate and move your pitches around, it just makes it that much harder.
Bunt attempt, pulling the bat back. There goes the runner in Watkins. She will slide in, but she is tagged out at second. What a throw down by Tinnerin.
Yeah, she did a great job there throwing her out. That was a dart from the catcher. And the Saints eliminate that runner, and now you move on to a 2-1 count for the hitter with 2 outs.
You tell Everett, take it from here.
Yes.
2-1. Swung on and missed. Now 2-2. Hartline a bit behind the up and in here. Everett. Back to work with the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and a great inning work again for the Saints as we will move on into the 5th. Still 2-0 in favor of Strasburg. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
T-County Boxing Academy on East High in New Philadelphia invites anyone serious about boxing to see what they offer and have success just like pro boxer and Yurixville's own Sugar Dre Donovan. T-County Boxing Academy not only offers the area's premier training facility, but also offers the best supplements on the market for peak training to get the most out of your workouts. To see all T-County Boxing Academy has to offer, find T-County Boxing Academy-TCBA on Facebook.
7-8-9 coming up to the plate for the TCC Saints. Great defense, good pitching once again. Saints just have found themselves behind on the wrong side of the scoreboard. It's been that very, very strong pitching for Miley Reifenschneider that's been the problem for them to this point.
Yeah, it's definitely a pitcher's duel. Strasburg, they were able to take advantage when the opportunity arose, getting base runners early in the inning before there was any outs, and they were able to execute and get the 2 runs across. The Saints just haven't had that opportunity yet.
It's Melody Johnson. Next plate appearance, she'll swing through the first one. We'll say in terms of getting the bat on the ball, last inning technically was the most productive for the Saints, a pop out and a ground out. Now I know those aren't hits, but before that had been a lot of back-to-back-to-back strikeouts for Reifenschneider. Next offering ran way high on the rise. Johnson did check swing. They will appeal down to first, but no swing.
That was
Gilkerson did that as just an end coach by that was. You got to do the courtesy.
It was, but I'll tell you what, it actually was. It was somewhat close. Almost got her to chase that.
One. Off speed, bounces in. Reifenschneider to this point has only issued the 1 walk. 1-1, swung on and fouled back towards us. I have no idea what that hit.
Yeah, it sounded like bricks, but...
well, it ended up almost at second base.
I would say it did. It sounded like it hit bricks, but there's no bricks. So it's 2-2.
Too high, good hold by Johnson that time. No check swing, full count upcoming. Reifenschneider, her 3-2. Strike 3 is called as Johnson will be sat down looking. It'll bring up Jessica McCollins.
Batting for the Saints, number 14, Jessica McCollins.
Yeah, it's hard with 2 strikes. You're taught to protect if it's close, because you don't want it to go. You don't want to go down looking. But that's unfortunately what happened there for the Saints.
Swung on and missed for McWilliams. Right fielder for the Saints. Haven't really had to call her name out much. We've only realistically had a few balls that have really been hit into play. I mean, Strasburg has been putting the bat on the ball. TCC still kind of looking for that solid contact. 0-1. Swung on and missed again. Wind has kind of returned.
Reifenschneider took a deep walk off the mound on this one.
Call comes in from Coach Spidell from the dugout. Reifenschneider ready. 0-2. Inside, swung on and missed as McWilliams is sat down. It'll bring up Olsen. Number 9 hitter for the Saints. Looking to get things started with 2 gone.
Yeah, Coach Eisong would love to see Olsen find a way to get on base here. Obviously, Norris got on last time with that line drive out to right field. So her confidence is actually obviously going to be up with her third plate appearance.
Off speed, tails away. Big thank you to Right Mark Roofing, commercial flat roofing specialist, bringing you high school softball once again on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Next offering's cut on and missed. Actually a foul tip, now 1-1. Right, Mark? I'm sure after some inclement weather we had, probably we're just a little bit busy.
I was going to say, I'm sure they got pretty busy. There was obviously it seemed like for the month of April there wasn't just rainstorms. There was wind. Everything was severe. There
wasn't exactly fun. 1-1 swung on and missed. Goes upstairs. Gets Olsen to cut through it. Now 1-2. The 1-2 swung on and missed as Reifenschneider sits all 3 of them down in the 5th inning. Home half on the 5th on the way here from Franklin Park right after this.
We invite you to discover Keim Home Center in Charm, Ohio. Keim is your destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. From renovation and building projects to custom millwork needs, our team of experts work with both homeowners and professionals to bring your vision to life. Visit Keim Home Center in Charm or online at keimhome.com. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Front Street in Dover offers a menu full of house-smoked meats, including choices like ribs, chicken, steak, and pork. Sammy Sue's takes pride in knowing that everything on their menu is made fresh in their kitchen with the freshest ingredients. Sammy's also offers a variety of specials all week long, including the popular wing nights every Tuesday and Thursday. Find Sammy Sue's Barbecue on Facebook for a full list of daily specials and everything they have to offer.
Back in with Division 7 East District High School Softball out of the tournaments as the Strasburg Lady Tigers lead 2-0 over the TCC Lady Saints. Tigers looking for some insurance runs as we roll on here. And Adam, you and I were talking off the air there. 13 punch-outs for Miley Reifenschneider to this point on the bump.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I was just looking at my phone. We're an hour into this broadcast, and we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. That should tell you all you need to know.
Both sides are moving.
Yes.
Addie Sunheimer will come in. It is a 1-0 count to her. Bottom part of this order here, Sunheimer was the one who brought home the second run of the ball game. She'll see the next one in the dirt now, 2-0. It was the bottom part of the order for the Tigers in the second inning that got them the 2 runs that they've got to this point. But outside of that, Everett has done a great job pitching around them.
She has. She's done a great job today hitting her spots and moving the ball around and keeping them off balance.
2-0 on the corner, now 2-1. She's been dependent on her defense a little bit more. 4 strikeouts for her, but a lot of put-outs in the field. Defense has definitely shown up to play for the Saints today. 2-1. Swung on. Tapper back up the middle. Shortstop over. Gloves. Fires on to first, and it is grabbed for out number 1. Heck of a play over there for Solinsky.
Yeah, she had to obviously change her body angle to catch that ball. Very hard throw from shortstop, but she had to do it to bang play.
We were impressed when we saw her back in Philly against Newcomerstown. Selinsky, heck of a shortstop. Top of the order, Olivia Spidell. Speaking of a heck of a shortstop, now in for the Tigers. Still looking for her first hit today. Delivery from Everett. Off speed is right there for strike number 1. Took a little something off of it. The 0-1. Inside, and actually it bounced off the leg of Spidell, so the hit by pitch. She'll be a base runner with 1 gone. Second time today we've seen that without. Second time today we've seen a batter get hit, and we didn't even realize it.
I was going to say, it was funny from my angle. All I saw was the inside pitch, and the next thing I saw was the ball hit the catcher's mask. And I'm like,
how'd that
happen?
Riley Becker, a fly out and a strikeout for her. Spidell has some wheels at first. We'll see what they plan to do with her. First delivery, bunt attempt. Becker puts it right back to Everett onto first, and actually there's going to be a tag out there. Now a throw over to third as Spidell was leaning off a second. And the little cat and mouse game on going, and Johnson and Spidell were laughing back and forth at each other. That fits Olivia Spidell to a T.
Yes, it does.
So
yes, it does.
Sacrifice bunt there for Becker. We'll put Spidell in scoring position. And actually, it was Walker at second base who came over to cover. First baseman was still there, though, in Weston.
Yeah,
so she tagged her out at first.
It got kind of crowded over there at first base.
First delivery from Everett. It runs high to Gilkerson.
And there's that big lead off there by Spidell, making the catcher come out of the crouch there. And I thought Seacrest, her lead was big the last time she was at second base. Yeah, Spidell was halfway to third.
1-0. Right there at the knees. And there goes Spidell, and she's going to have a stolen base as she slides in safely. You were wondering when that was going to happen, Adam.
Yeah, you could see that they were kind of testing the waters earlier in the game, and I think Olivia saw all she needed to see.
It's a 1-1 to Gilkerson. My mistake. Everett ready. Her next delivery runs high. Good eye for Gilkerson. The Tigers catcher, prime opportunity here at 2 gone. Could add another insurance run here late. I say insurance run, but it's only a 2-0 ball game.
It is.
2-1. Inside corner at the letters, now 2-2.
And the Saints, with the Spidell at third, they can get out of this inning. No more harm done.
2-2. Swung on, off the handle of the bat, into the glove of a jumping Weston over at first base. So Everett and the Saints work out of a bit of a jam. Still 2-0. It will be the 6th inning on the way here from the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
The Tigers Den Sports Shop in Strasburg is just that, your one-stop shop for local high school team apparel. With a large selection of shirts, sweatshirts, hats, beanies, coats, you can have it customized to be your school's biggest fan. Whether you need a single shirt or a team order, the Tigers Den Sports Shop in Strasburg has just what you need. For contact information, find them on Facebook.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Top of the 6th inning on the way. TCC Saints coming up to the plate, trailing 2-0. Running out of time, running out of plate appearances here. Saints are going to have to get something started, Adam.
Yeah, and obviously they're right where they want to be in the order if they're going to do that with top of the order up.
Norris, the lone base knock in this ball game for TCC to this point. Had a couple of base runners with that single, a hit by pitch, and a walk, but those are only 3 base runners that have been on for TCC to this point. Norris strikeout in the first, that single back in the third. Probably the best squared-up ball we have seen out of a Saints hitter to this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Credit to Reifenschneider. She's been locating well. Norris digs in. First delivery, too high. You know, Tigers are feeling good. Reifenschneider's feeling good with how they've performed defensively and how she's performed on the mound, but this is far from a game that is over to this point.
I would say when there's only 2 runs on the board, things can change very, very quickly.
1-0, swung on, line drive through the 3-4 hole. Here comes the throw in from right. It is not in time, and it's wide. Norris, though, will wisely just stay on first. 2 singles for Ellen Norris.
Yeah, she definitely got her, obviously boosted her confidence with her last plate appearance. That time it was a little bit more solid.
Now another credit where credit is due with the hitting side of it for Norris, too. Reifenschneider was working inside part of the plate, got the hands back to her early, and was able to take it out to the right side of the field. And that's, if you're going to hit that ball hard, unless you're way out in front of it, that's where you're going to hit it hard.
Yes, absolutely.
Jessica Solinsky, she'll stand in. Bunt attempt and fouls it off of the foot there of Gilkerson. The 0-1. You know, there are the little pads on top of your toes there. It still hurts.
It's more of a decoration, isn't
it? Oh, it protects. We promise. Well, it still hurts. Reifenschneider ready, the 0-1. Another bunt attempt. Solinsky pushes it down the left field line. Siblov was crashing down the line and thought maybe she was going to make a dive and grab, but it was a little wide.
When they said crash down the line, she took that to heart. She crashed down the line.
A grin from ear to ear as she did it, too.
There's the chalk line across the front
We
of
have
her.
found it. Norris on at first. Solinsky in. Nobody out. Tying run at the plate. Reifenschneider kick, steals, swung on and missed. Snap throw down. Norris is back in. It's going to go wide. Norris is going to step up, try it for a second, and she will slide in safely. So Solinsky set down on strikes, but the wild throw into right field will put Norris on at second, runner in scoring position.
Yeah, heads up base running there to take advantage of that ball to right field.
Batting for the Saints, number 27.
And it looks like we're going to have a very quick mound visit here. Oh, and to your point, Adam, I mean, there's obviously potentially some strategy talking here. Stella Everett, obviously a dangerous bat for the Saints. We'll see what the conversation's about.
Yeah,
so maybe just for
obviously just with that, obviously that little hiccup there by the defense, giving that base away, just kind of regroup, make sure everybody knows, hey, this isn't the that's not 3 runs standing at second base. That's 1 run. Get focused back in though, because they know what Everett can do at the plate.
Everett, so far to this point, a hit by pitch and a pop out. We'll see what's in store. Reifenschneider ready to go as she gets the call. Well, was awaiting the call, I should say. Now she's got it. Everett ready. First delivery. Outside corner for a strike. Anything in a gap, you would imagine it's scoring Norris.
Yeah, Norris seems to have a lot of wheels there. Obviously the leadoff hitter for the Saints.
0-1, swung on and missed, goes upstairs and gets Everett to swing through it.
And you can see with that swing, Stella's trying to tie it up with 1 swing of the bat, but now with 2 strikes, you got to change that approach. You just want to put the ball in play, make something happen.
Reifenschneider ready, the 0-2, too high. Good hold for Everett. That's the location that you know a lot of batters have been bit by this season.
Yes, and that's why that's exactly where that pitch was supposed to go, and that makes the pitching coach very, very happy.
1-2. Outside as she went with something off speed.
That's the beauty of being up. We've talked about it all night long. When you're up as a pitcher 0-2, it gives you all kinds of flexibility to throw chase pitches before you have to go back after the hitter.
2-2. Cut on, fouled down the left side, hooking towards the fence. It's going to go just out of play. Sibla hustling down the line. Even if it stayed at fair, it was going to be a long run for her.
So you can smell the rain in the air.
Oh, it's coming. Big pitch upcoming. 2-2, 1 out. Runner on second, tying run at the plate. 6th inning, 2-0, Tigers lead. Division 7 East District Showdown. Swung on, line drive to left field. Left fielder races over and will make the grab. Norris is going to hold up at second. And a great job by Reifenschneider and the left fielder out there in Seacrest to get a big out number 2.
Yes, Everett got a hold of that one, hit it into left field, but the problem hitting at the left, with your runner already at second, there's not much of a tag-up opportunity there.
Aiden Jones, the designated player, will come in. Another one on the inside part of the plate that the batter tried to muscle through. First delivery to Jones, goes inside corner off the plate. Immediately following the game, we will have your Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game presentation as a part of our Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. So far, a pitcher's duel, and they're looking to set a record for fastest game we've had this year. 1-0. Swung on, tapper foul.
Coach Spidell does not want Ella Gilkerson to have to work. You got to love that. As a catcher, that has to make you smile, right?
Oh, that'd be fantastic. I never had that luxury. Get up and get it.
What took you so long?
It's a long tournament run. You got to keep everybody fresh.
Yes.
1-1. Swung on and missed. Gets Jones to chase upstairs. Well, just like Coach Spidell said in the pregame, it's a long 8 weeks.
Absolutely.
Or 8 games, I guess you should say.
Yeah.
1-2. Swung on and missed. A big punch out for Reifenschneider will end the inning. Scoring chances foiled for the Saints. We'll move on to the home half of the 6th. Tigers at the plate after this.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at PacDrilling.com.
The Sarshow name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarshown Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarshownCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarshown Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarshown.
6th inning, bottom of the 6th here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel, live from the Hertzler's Quality Housing mobile studio. Strasburg still leads TCC 2-0. Tigers looking to plate a few here, stretch out this lead as potentially final plate appearance is on the way. Reifenschneider drives it right center. That's way back, and it is gone! Miley Reifenschneider, a solo shot to right center, makes it a 3-0 ball game.
She jumped all over that first pitch, and it's kind of funny. Right before we got back, Miley was standing outside on the on-deck circle, and the hitting coach had a little conversation with her, and I thought I read the lips say first pitch, jump all over it, and that's exactly what she did.
Opposite field shot for Reifenschneider, helping herself out on the bin on the mound, and gets the Tiger home run chain as well. Sophia Seacrest, the left fielder, will now come in. And whoever is out there in straightaway center, in terms of the fans, as it's strike one to Seacrest, who made the barehanded grab to save a windshield. That was impressive.
That was impressive. I mean, obviously it comes with the territory. Those are with all the Strasburg fans. You know they sit there every game.
0-1, swung on, driven, right field, right fielder racing back forward. It's going to be over her head. Seacrest is rounding first, looking for 2. It goes all the way to the fence. She's hustling for 3. Coach Spidell is going to hold her up there. So Sophia Seacrest keeps the crowd on their feet with a triple, bringing Addie Sibla to the plate.
Yeah, obviously the Saints defense is playing in because, I mean, there hasn't been a hard hit ball all night, and we just witnessed 2 of them.
Looks like Coach Hysong wants a mound visit. We'll step aside for a brief moment. Tigers up 3-0. We'll return right after this.
You know what's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the Wendy's $5 biggie bag with a junior bacon cheeseburger, 4-piece nugs, junior hot and crispy fries, and small soft drink is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Unlimited time does not mean forever. U.S. price and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, and California via third-party delivery. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada.
3-0, the score in favor of the Tigers. Seacrest stands on at third. Very brief mound visit there from Coach Kelly Hysong. And Adam, like you and I said, probably just wanted to tell everybody, take a deep breath, recollect, and go back at them.
Absolutely. I mean, we've talked about it all night long. Everett has thrown a gem of a game. That one pitch that Reifenschneider hit and then followed up by Seacrest with her triple, really two bad pitches all night, and the Tigers, they just jumped all over them.
Sibla up in the count 1-0. Next delivery from Everett's outside. And, you know, the pressure mounts when it gets to this point. For TCC, you know, they're trying to pull off a big upset here, and this is kind of where I talked to Coach Spidell in the pregame. You got a lot of girls who have been here before who've had these moments. You can see they know how to handle that pressure. 2-0, swung on and missed. Good pitch from Everett on the inside corner.
Yeah, experience, you can't put a calculation on experience, and whenever you have girls, I mean, obviously with the success of the program over the past several years, that's all experience, whether it's being around it as even a middle schooler, but you're seeing what's happening.
Goes back, here comes Seacrest home, and she'll slide in safely on the wild pitch. Now a 4-0 ball game. Heads up base run in there for Seacrest, as Sibla will be up in the count 3-1. And again, Adam, what we said in the pregame, the team that makes the least mistakes could be the one that picks up the win here, which is a very tired old adage, we know, but it's proven true so far.
It is, but, I mean, really, there hasn't really been, I would say, mistakes.
Not
I mean,
a ton.
It's not errors. It's not anything like that. It's just the Tigers taking advantage of when the opportunity is there.
Sibla fouls it back off of Tinnerin. They'll be now 3-2. Yeah, that's a very good way of putting it. It's just been taking advantage of opportunities. Mm-hmm. Something else we talked about in the pregame.
Yes.
Sibla back in. Everett's 3-2. Swung on and missed. A big punch out there to get out number 1, and it will bring Raelle Watkins to the plate.
Bouncing back there after those 2 hits to get that strikeout, that's got to be a nice weight off the shoulders of Everett. Obviously, as a pitcher, you feel like the whole game's resting there the whole time, but then when you give up you miss your spot a couple times, it gets a little bit worse. Strikeout can make you feel a little bit better.
Everett's first delivery to Watkins is there for a strike. The 0-1. Swung on, fouled back towards us. You know what's funny? We had a conversation because I brought it up a few times. We had Strasburg games, and we ended up bringing it up to Raelle. As I said, she didn't have a batting glove on her lead hand, but had it on the follow hand, which I said, oh, that's interesting. I asked her, what was the thought behind that? Does that help you with your batting? She goes, oh, no, I ripped through the first one, and I just haven't went and got a different one. Now she's got a new pair, it looks like.
Got a fresh pair.
The 0-2 runs inside. I love stories when they're more like that. You can get in the technical side of it. Well, it's better with grip. Nope, I just haven't went and got another one yet.
Just haven't found time in my busy schedule.
The 1-2. Too high. Watkins works the count back to even. Obviously, the winner of this game advances on in the district rounds here of the OHSAA tournament. Give you an update on what that bracket is looking like. 2-2. Swung on, tap foul on top of the Strasburg dugout. There's another dent in the tin. Watkins stands back in. Everett ready for the 2-2. Swung on, driven, center field. That one's deep, and that one is gone as well. Rael Watkins to straightaway center field. It's now a 5-0 ball game. And arguably the smallest player on the field might have hit the longest ball so far today.
Well, you know what's funny is, I mean, that's one of those situations there where if you walk out and ask your pitcher, did you hit your spot? I'm going to guess that Stella Everett's going to say yes. But that means that Rael Watkins just did a better job hitting. As a pitcher, all you can do is hit your spot. It happens all the time. That was a great piece of hitting there by Watkins.
Charity Hartline will now come in. A sacrifice RBI and a strikeout for her. That was one of the ones off the bat, Adam. I think we knew it was going somewhere.
Yeah. All the fans got into defense mode out there to try to knock it down.
First delivery to Hartline is cut on and missed.
Winner of this game will advance to play at Frontier on Thursday.
That's a bit of a haul.
It is a bit of a haul.
0-1. Swung on and missed on the outside corner.
Frontier's the 2 seed, so that's why they will host.
For those of you checking. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. A 3-strike punch out there of Hartline. Second out of the inning. It will bring up Addie Sunheimer now, the designated player.
So in a game that's went like this today, where it was 2-0 for basically for the duration of the game, to see 2 home runs still hit late in the game like this, it's kind of surprising, to be honest.
It is. It's kind of amazing how that's happened, but the war of attrition as it gets late. First one was a strike to Sunheimer, now 0-1. Sunheimer holds off on it now, 1-1. Athletic director Spinell up there on the railroad tracks, waiting for a foul ball.
Well, what it was, he's seen those the people out in the outfield catching balls. He's like, well, I could try that.
1-1, swung on, tap foul. I don't think he's getting that one as it goes into the field behind us. Of course, we'll roll on. Whoever picks up the win here. Tournament coverage back on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Down the road. Next one's fouled away as well. That's going out of play. That game was, which day did you say it was, Adam?
That's on Thursday.
So there you go. Give you updates on.
Yeah, we'll be able to keep everybody updated on that.
Waiting on some softballs to get thrown back in from the outfield and from behind us as well.
Yes.
They might start the game with a bucket, and it's amazing how fast that gets worked through. The 1-2. Swung on, tap foul again, and doing some pruning work on the tree here.
Saw a limb that needed cut off there, so she took care of that one.
One-two upcoming to Sunheimer. Everett trying to work out of the inning. Tigers have plated 3. Next delivery. Swung on, tapper foul again. Sunheimer staying alive. Everett ready again. Her 1-2. Inside and tight. Of course, later on this week, we've got all the tournament coverage on the way, but Thursday, how about conference championship time?
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to that, and I there's no wood to knock on around here, but as of right now, the nice hit there by Sunheimer just inside the third base bag.
The 2-2 was driven to the left side, and Sunheimer went with the pitch and keeps the inning alive. And we'll stand on it first, bringing up the top of the order for the Tigers. To your point, though, weather looks like it might be okay for those IVC track and field championships from Newcomerstown.
I think we're going to deal with something that we haven't dealt with when doing a track meet.
Clear weather?
Clear weather and heat.
Wow.
It's going to be like mid-80s.
I hope they
I'm going to have somebody fan me while I'm walking around.
You got a portable air conditioner somehow? First delivery. Swung on, driven, and that's going to be gloved by the shortstop. On to first, and that's out number 3. Tigers bring across 3. Strasburg leads 5-0. Final chance at the plate on the way for TCC.
Football fans, get ready. Hi, this is Noah with Big Brothers Big Sisters. The NFL Big Draft Party is happening Thursday, April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover from 7 to 9 p.m. Join us for a night of fun, prizes, and great food, all in support of Big Brothers Big Sisters. Enjoy the Mentor Green Drink, exciting giveaways, and Dine to Donate fundraiser, where 10% of proceeds help local youth mentoring programs. Plus, sign up as a mentor and score a Big Brothers Big Sisters football jersey. Don't miss out. Mark your calendars. April 24th at Shenanigans in Dover.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden-Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Top of the 7th inning from Franklin Park in the Hartzler's Quality Housing mobile studio as Miley Reifenschneider looks to put a exclamation point on what's been a fantastic effort for her on the mound and at the plate. Last inning, Strasburg opened things up. A solo shot from Reifenschneider in the leadoff. Seacrest with a triple. Eventually scores on a wild pitch. Rael Watkins a solo shot. We talked about insurance runs. 5-0 lead. Feeling a lot better heading into the final frame if you're the Tigers.
Absolutely. When it was hanging around at that 2-0, the 2-0 lead there since the second inning, two can get erased really, really quickly. 5, it's going to take some work. But the Saints are obviously – they want to keep playing as well, so they're going to do what they can to keep things rolling.
Check swing from Sanaya Weston as it went up and out of the zone. No appeal down to first. Weston struck out and walked in this ballgame. 1-0 deliveries, cut on and missed. Middle part of the orders had some struggles today for TCC. All it's going to take is one spark, though, and I'm sure that's what Coach Highsong said in the dugout. Not going to get all 5 in one swing, so just work at it.
Yep.
1-1, driven center field. That's tailing away from the center fielder. It's going to get down and go all the way to the fence. Weston rounds first. She's heading in for 2, and it's a stand-up double for Weston to lead things off. That's just what the doctor ordered if you're Saints fans.
And you just said it, Nick. One hit that can kind of send a charge into the dugout. Obviously, they know what's in front of them. Just keep getting hits and keep the momentum rolling.
Ryan Walker, strikeout, ground out for her. Weston will stand on in scoring position. That had a lot of spin on it. Weston, the left-handed batter, it started straight away center and just kept going left.
It tailed a lot.
First delivery, bunt attempt. Sibla thought about laying out for it again, but she can't get to it. We heard from Addie Sibla when she was coming into the dugout. Previously, when there was a foul bunt over the third baseline, she said, I was close to it. I should have laid out for it. It looked like she was thinking about doing it again. Corners will be crashed in.
One thing to think about when you see a third baseman over-committing like that, that's where you want to kind of push it past them.
Bunt attempt inside part of the plate. It goes in, and it will be a foul as Walker got her hand out of the way, thankfully, but it's now 0-2 as it stayed foul. Those bunts that are inside and you're trying to get your hands in, catch them on the handle. It's scary with the fingertips that are exposed. Reifenschneider ready. She'll kick and deal. Swung on and missed. Punch out there for Reifenschneider. And it will be out number 1 here in the 7th. Melody Johnson coming to the plate.
Batting for the Saints, number 34, Melody Johnson.
16th punch out for Reifenschneider in this game.
Very impressive.
Having a solo home run at the plate, too. Not too bad. Next one. There's going to be a line drive left field. That's going to drop. Weston advances on into third. And a great job there by Johnson, who will put runners at the corners with a single.
And the momentum continues.
And suddenly we saw it out of the Tigers last inning, who kind of seemed to figure something out at the plate. Looks like TCC's got a few tricks up their sleeve. Jessica McCollins will come in. We'll see what TCC has planned here with Johnson at first.
And I wouldn't expect much here. Obviously, when you need 5, the 2 on base don't mean anything right now.
Bunt attempt from McCollins. That's fouled right back to us.
And basically,
and it looks like we're actually going to have a courtesy runner now coming in for Johnson. Did not see who it was going to be. There's some activity in the dugout for TCC. We'll see who's coming in. I think it's going to be CC Hostetler. I thought Coach Highsong said number 9 for 34. We'll see if somebody's getting a helmet on in there. And sure enough, it is Hostetler.
I say, when I looked down to Coach Highsong after the first pitch, and her reaction was like, you could just tell that something that should have happened didn't happen. And then obviously it was the courtesy runner.
So an 0-1 count. McCollins comes back in. We'll see if she looks to bunt again. 1 gone. Top of the 7th. Delivery swung on and missed. McCollins chases upstairs.
Yeah, and that pitch obviously up and out of the zone got her to chase. I have a feeling that you may see something similar on this next delivery.
0-2, popped up, straight back. Looking for it, there is Gilkerson, and it will go back just in front of the railroad tracks, now 0-2. Hostetler on at first, Weston on at third. 1 out, 5-0 ball game. TCC's looking for the comeback. Delivery there, swung on and missed. As whatever it was out of the hand of Reifenschneider tailed off the end of the plate. McCollins couldn't get it for out number 2.
Yeah, that was a great pitch. It started on the outside part of the plate, but then it actually tailed away even further, making it very, very difficult to catch up to.
Maya Olson now, the center fielder, comes down to this. Saints looking at their final out. Delivery there, swung on and missed. As Adam already mentioned, winner of this game goes on to take on Frontier in this always competitive East District. It's out of Division 7, and Strasburg looking for win number 916, it looks like, in program history.
Yes.
Next offering to Olson was off the outside part of the plate.
Yeah, our Division 7 coverage will continue next Monday, is the plan, of course. Games have to be played on Thursday, but our plan is to pick it up on Monday.
1-1. Swung on and a foul tip. Now 1-2.
Tomorrow we have Division 4 Indian Valley hosting Minerva. And on Wednesday we have regular season baseball. Garaway is at Indian Valley. And then we have 2 softball tournament games, Division 3.
1-2. Swung on and missed as Reifenschneider caps off a heck of a performance on the mound with a punch out. Tigers are going to pick up the 5-0 victory and advance to take on Frontier this Thursday. What a performance from top to bottom for the Tigers today, Adam.
Yeah, like I said, I'll say it again. The Tigers took advantage of the opportunities that they had. Ultimately, the 2 runs was what they needed to when they scored those early in the game. But in all reality, it was a pitcher's duel. I mean, I feel both pitchers threw tremendous games. But Reifenschneider was able to keep the Saints off the board, which ultimately makes it a little bit easier for your team to get the win.
Certainly does. Well, we will move on into your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show, and we will give you a breakdown of how this one shaped up, and we'll award our McInturf Realty Player of the Game. 5-0, your final from Franklin Park. Big Z Sports is back right after this.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
As a parent, a high school sports season can be exhausting. From traveling to games, eating on the run, getting to bed late, and oh yeah, still working your 9 to 5. After all that, you need to unwind, and there is no better way to do that than at one of the 10 lakes operated by the Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District. The opportunities are endless with things to do, plus the option of primitive tent camping or treating yourself to glamping in one of their cabins. See all the Muskingum Watershed offers by finding them at mwcd.org.
It's your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. The Strasburg Lady Tigers pick up the 5-0 victory and advance on in the East District out of Division 7. Adam, I got to say, and we actually heard it from Coach Spidell there when he was having his team meeting there in front of their dugout. He said, was it our best game? No, but you got the win today. And although it's not their best game, still a heck of a performance for Strasburg.
It was a heck of a performance. I mean, I know offensively that little spark there in the 6th inning, he had to be happy with that to see the couple home runs. Hard hit ball by Sophia Seacrest. But obviously, offensively, he probably would have liked to have seen a little bit more. I'm losing. I can't figure out the word.
Stringing some more things together.
Some more hits together. Mm-hmm. But in retrospect, that also has a lot to do with what Stella Everett did on the mound for the Saints, limiting the Tigers as to what they could do, as she was doing a great job moving the ball around, jamming the Tiger hitters, making it a little bit more harder.
Yeah, simple as that. I mean, we thought Stella Everett from top to bottom had a fantastic game on the mound, a couple of misses here and there. Strasburg made her pay for it. Overall, the Saints, nothing to hang their head on. It was a young team this year, and I look forward to some good things ahead for TCC softball.
Absolutely. That's a young team, and Everett will be back next year, obviously, for her senior season. And she's, like I said, she did a great job today. And I think if the Saints, try to figure out to get some offensive support, they could be in a great place next year.
Certainly could be. Well, as we wrap up your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show, we still got time for a presentation, of course, as our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game Award. And, there were some great performances from top to bottom. Sophia Seacrest with 2 runs scored, that triple. You have Raelle Watkins with the 2-for-3 day, a solo home run for her. Somebody else had a home run and also contributed 18 strikeouts on the mound. No surprise here, Adam, our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game. Miley Reifenschneider, dominant on the mound from the start.
Dominant, yeah, and obviously her first postseason game that she's pitched, and to come out and do that and be as dominant as she was. And then, like you said, Nick, the icing on the cake was the solo shot to lead off the 6th inning.
Yeah, helped solidify this victory for Strasburg. And that'll do it for our time here from Franklin Park. Thank you all for tuning in, and thanks to all of our great sponsors for continually supporting high school sports in Z Country. For your final time tonight, 5-0, Strasburg tops TCC. And, of course, we will be back tomorrow. Hopefully more high school softball action on the way. Weather permitting, Indian Valley takes on West Holmes. Division 4 East District tournament action on the way. Get subscribed to our YouTube channel, and don't go anywhere, Z Country. We'll be back at a high school again near you soon.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.